You are live, baby. Give me just 1 second here. Let me make sure the microphone is working properly. Reconnected. All right, let's try. Just bear with me 1 second. Edit post. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with my signal in here. I've got another computer right here beside this screen. The signal may be being blocked here. It's been spotty just the past couple of days, and it just did it now. I had already shared it out, and then it flinched, so I had to reconnect and do it all over again. But that's all good. Slow Monday. It's been a big weekend with all the storms and stuff. Of course, you heard about Gordo for West Alabama having, a big one come through, and we were right there in Pickens County, about 8 miles away from it. But thankfully, with weather professionals and technology, we were able to see exactly where it was, and we knew it wasn't on top of us. So that's the best news you can have when you've got a tornado approaching you. That it is about 8 miles south of you. And a very similar situation just 6 months ago with Hurricane Irene. James Spann told us that if we were going to Panama City Beach and one side of town, the west side of town where our condo is, would not be hit because of the eye of the storm being on a particular area to the east of town. And sure enough, we stayed there and had our vacation, and landfall was made on one of our vacation days. So it was pretty incredible. These storms are increasing. Everybody needs to pay attention. I go straight to the weather and all the pollutants and, the ways that we are not taking care of our clean air, our air being clean, and more clean air initiatives are desperately needed. That was kind of the purpose of my hemp farm as well, to have a green supply chain solution for alternative products to be made where they're not so carbon dense. Just even getting them made and getting them to a consumer to use one time before they throw it in the garbage. There's oil in plastic, wood and everything that you have, oil base and wood base is a primary source of what we do now. And we just need to shift to a smarter environment, especially with all these increasing storms. And then you have all these increasing, people that are just completely gone, countries that are completely gone from God, like Russia and China. It's pretty sad, to say the least. So you need to really, think about where you stand on certain things, and don't eat into the politics so much. I guarantee you, Trump just wants that Secret Service paid for. instead of him having to pay for it for the rest of his life, because he's always been a billionaire his entire life. And I'm just so disappointed. I really thought he was an outsider, and he wasn't. He was always an insider on the Republicans. He just wasn't in politics. He was in real estate, and disappointed with that. But maybe things will turn around. Everybody's very hopeful, and so am I. I do like the Gulf of America name. Um, I thought that was a good idea, and there's certain things that we do need to do, but I think we're getting a lot of that wrong. But this is not a political show, just a big weekend. Bigger news, two more things. My Crimson Place condominium listing. There was a buyer this weekend, and of course, somehow they had to move in a couple of months before mine is available. So they purchased the unit next door. But we've reduced ours another $5,000, so it's a full $20,000 less than the next 2-bedroom that's available, and we do expect it to sell, pretty quick. There's been a lot of inventory build up at Crimson Place. I don't know what's going on. Midtown sells out right away. Houndstooth, every other property is kind of the same. The Summit, Traditions, Capstone Quarters. But Crimson Place has got inventory just kind of caking up there. All the 3-bedroom owners are asking $280. There's like 8 of them, so that's really high. And in bigger news, my partner's brother, my new construction company partner, his brother is a police officer in Hoover, Alabama, where my sister and brother-in-law live, and my niece and nephew. And he just announced on the news and social media, he just announced he is running for mayor of Hoover instead of his police chief position, which he's been in for a long time. I believe the last video I saw of him, he's been in Hoover before the River Chase Galleria was even built. So you're talking about a patriarch, of the city as a whole. And proud of him. He will definitely win. He'll have our support. I'm trying to bring some synergy to that. I know it can be stressful trying to get into local politics, but he's probably already in it, and we expect him to win. He has our full support, even though I'm not in Hoover. Like I said, my sister and brother-in-law and his family, his a lot of his brothers and family is in Hoover, so that maybe that'll be a lot of votes for him that I might can have some influence for. So I think it's in August is what I heard. The election is in August. If you live in Hoover, vote DERZIS. He has been a huge contributor to your city already. And, swapping, like he said, with some of his friends that have gone from, high-end positions in government and law enforcement and transitioned over to political. I believe that's what a lot of them want to do, and he's a good candidate for that. So, very interesting. Also, another one I forgot to share, or I just want to share. The city of Tuscaloosa replaced our cracked curb pieces in Woodland Hills this morning. Over a year ago, so it's actually been 2 years since we purchased the lot originally for the Woodland Hills development. It has always had cracked curb pieces on the lot the entire time we were doing construction. And at some point last year, right before we got our certificate of occupancy, I contacted the city and told them, if they could fix the cracked curb pieces, it would definitely make it safer and up to code and all this stuff. But it also, look a lot better since we continue to choose to build in what I call original city subdivisions, the ones that are from, not, like Woodland Hills, established in 1954. And there's still a few lots left to build on in there. So we spot build. I've done that many times in Pickens County, Harper Hills, Tanglewood subdivision with the lake and the golf course. No houses before. I built in there for like 30 years. And then Turtle Bay Circle right behind Ace Hardware. There was actually a career builder in that subdivision. She didn't have the money to build the house and kick it off. I did it and got her kicked off, and then she sold her own home. So she's benefited so much. Real estate creates growth. It's just incredible. every new construction investment I've been able to come up with and see it all the way through with before we're done with the investment. There's another one within arm's reach. Real estate is just like that. Business creates business, and it's with new construction that is very true, very true. So get ready if you're wanting to be in real estate and new development. I've been in real estate sales since 2010, but new development since 2019. It's a whole different ballgame. And I will be a licensed builder this year as well. As you know, I'm in my builder training right now. Looking forward to adding those credentials. I added the Alabama real estate broker license last year. I'd been a realtor for a long time. I added the broker license last year. Okay, not many in today. So very, very eventful. Anybody that's keeping up with me, please get on this email list that I send out as well. That's a great way to review opportunities. And all you got to do is jump in. We're here. We're ready. You deserve to make some money in real estate, and you can do it. A full-time broker in your corner. You can do anything you like. Okay, so first up here, Tuscaloosa. This is the Builders Group. They have the Ridge at Timber Cove. These need not be built. They haven't started construction yet, but they have laid the infrastructure at the property, like the entrance and water lines and things like that. It is right before the Yacht Club. It's just past that red light at McWright's Ferry Road, where the new road is coming in from all the way to the 1 mile highway bridge, which I refer to it as. This is another one. I'm sure they're all the same as far as like floor plan. 2,100 square foot, brand new. They got it right under 200 per square foot. Does have A-rated schools for Tuscaloosa City, Rock Quarry, and Northridge. 2-level townhomes. 2,100 square foot townhomes is big. 3-bed, 2 full bath, 1 half bath. Ashley Creel, Quarter Real Estate's got it listed, and they're asking $419,900 for that. All right, next up, we got a mobile home in Cottondale on a half-acre parcel, 1820 66th Avenue East. That's definitely the Cottondale area, close to Holt. 1998 model, just under 1,800 square foot, and $90 per square foot asking price. Cottondale Elementary, 3-bed, 2-bath floor plan. Jimmy Hamner Jr. Hamner Real Estate is the seller's agent for this one. Owner of Hamner Real Estate, $159,900. Or that maybe, I don't know, maybe Jimmy Hamner Jr. I think that's the old man. I don't know. I've never really dealt with Hamner outside of just doing selling listings and working with agents independently. Never met him. Mobile home Cottondale, $159,000. All right, in Coling now, still Tuscaloosa County, but a little further out from Cottondale. This is Hagler Coling Road, 4-bed, 2-bath, built in 2007. Home in 2.1 acres, so you got to love that. Anytime you can get that 1 full acre, on a listing, that's a plus. Just under 1,900 square foot, $154 per square foot. Vance Elementary, Brookwood High School, Rick Davis, First Class Real Estate Powerhouse franchise is the seller's agent. $287,500. $287,500. Somewhat affordable home in 2 acres in Coling, Tuscaloosa County. All right, we got a residential lot here, Yacht Club Bay. How do you like that? 7109 Windward Avenue. Just over 3/4 of an acre, 0.78 to be exact. This will be a good one to scout. Dana Oglesby. Okay, I do know her. Remax Premier Group is the seller's agent. 200 G's. 200 grand, son. Starbird. Windward, Harbor Ridge. So it is in Yacht Club Bay. Subdivision, 200 grand. Whew. All right, next up, Northport residential lot. This is Highland Lake subdivision, very prestigious, expensive homes, 1 acre parcel, 21 foot of road frontage. I don't know. Eddie Elmore, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa's got it listed, $95,000 for that one. Oh yeah, it is. The lot, it's in a cul-de-sac where they've got narrow entrances, but then it's like a big pizza slice lot. So the back of the lot actually widens out there. Okay, so yeah, it's right there facing the lake. Very close to the lake. Ooh, that's a good spot. Dang, son. Woo-wee. Need to look at the photos for that one. Beautiful lot. Eddie Elmore's got it listed 95,000 right there. That's Northport, Lake Tuscaloosa. All right, next up, still in Northport. No subdivision. Home in 10 acres, built in 2022, so it's almost brand new. Big ass house, 3,183 square foot. It's just under $230 per square foot asking price. Walker Elementary, Northside High. For the zoning, Dana Oglesby again, Remax Premier Group is the seller's agent. 729. 729. House and 10 acres. 729. That's in Northport County on Mormon Road. Good listing there. All right, next up, Donna Terry, Keller Williams franchise branch. Has got one in Foster's, USDA eligible with no down payment. Almost an acre, over an acre and a half. Myrtlewood Elementary, which is very popular. Sipsey Valley High School. 13452 Sand Road. No subdivision. Built in 1969. It is mid-century. Small floor plan, 1,306 square foot. I do see a 2-car garage that has been converted. I don't know if they lost some square footage maybe when they did that. 1969, 229.9, and that is in Foster's. Looks like it may have been remodeled or something. It's got a fresh coat of paint. All right, back in Tuscaloosa, 69 South Fields Crossing right here, 9253 Cotton Field Circle, excuse me. 4-bed, 2-bath, built in 2022, so it's still practically brand new. Almost 1,800 square foot. It's a decent size. 4-bed, 2-bath floor plan, 1/4 acre lot, just under $185 per square foot asking price. Inglewood Elementary, Hillcrest High School for zoning. Jason Patton, Keller Williams Vestavia branch, is the seller's agent for this one. He does a lot in this area, even though his office is in Vestavia Hills. $329.9 asking price, and this right across the street from me right here. That's a prime opportunity to use my buyer agency offer. I could represent you and get you the best deal possible on the house, represent your interest only. And then, as well as that one's $329, you would have a $3,000 furniture allowance, $3,000 or $4,000 furniture allowance to the store here, paid from commission in the closing. And then we still have a commission, to make some money as well. So everything flows together, combine and save, just like your home and auto insurance policy. James Spann posted a video 6 months ago, and he cycles it all the time from his condo in Gulf Shores. Prices are high. Things are high. We know you got money. We're not saying you don't got money. We know you got furniture. We're not saying you don't have any furniture. But when you go through that much trouble, you pay that much money, you're going to buy something. You might as well have a better elevated experience where something's going to be come with it, included, come standard. Then it's going to save you a ton of money. And the biggest thing that my clients that use this service to combine when they buy their property with me, just having one person to contact for both services is worth its weight. Just having one contact that handles everything that has to do with the house, furnishing and purchasing the home. Just having one contact will save you a ton of headaches and time on top of my gesture, which is I call it my secret dipping sauce. You know, the dipping sauce makes all the difference for fast food restaurants. So you got to try me. You got to try me. All right, next up, we got a rental Crossland condominium. It's right behind Checkers fast food right there on 15th Street. 1813 Hackberry Lane, Crossland condo, 2-bed, 2-bath. They got it for rent, $12.50. That is actually a good rental opportunity. Just across 15th Street from the campus. I know some students that would really appreciate that one. Andy Bone, Andrew J. Bone Real Estate. They own a lot of properties that they rent. I'm sure he owns this one too. I've got a bunch of townhomes just up 15th Street, not far from this, back towards that brand new bridge into campus. Crosses over the railroad track, takes you into the baseball field and Coleman Coliseum. And they're $2,300, $2,500. All right, moving on. We've got a Indian Lakes condominium. These were built in 1976. They're mid-century, late mid-century. 1,000 square foot, so it's small, affordable, $138 per square foot. Vestavia Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School, if it was a primary home. Jennifer Hamner over at Hamner Real Estate. I don't know if they're related or not to the owner. $139,900. She's got it listed for $139,900. Super affordable in the heart of Northport. If you can do a condominium. All right, next up, we've got a new construction home in Moundville. This is Hale County, Moundville. Chadwick Place, very popular subdivision. 63 Rob Lee Street. It's got 3/4 of an acre lot, 0.7, 2,060 square foot. That's a big house, ample square feet. 165 even per square foot asking price. Shelly Ando, hers real estate. She builds and sells her own. A lot in this area, $339,900. So that's over 2,000 square foot in Moundville. All right, last one for today. It's in Akron, small river community, Hale County. 2236 Oak Village Road, 2-level, 1965. So it's a mid-century home, 1,400 square foot, $70 per square, under $71 per square foot. Excuse me. It's got 1/3 of an acre lot, 2-bed, 2-bath, so it's a smaller floor plan. Wynn Fortenberry, Blue Creek Realty Group's the seller's agent down there in Akron by the river. $99,000 asking price. I do not see USDA eligible. This is a little bit different inventory. I'm not sure what the condition is, but it is super affordable at $99,000. If you had a mortgage for $99,000, your payment would probably be like $700-800 a month, which is incredible. You know, if you can just deal with the remote location for a while, the financial help, the financial gain from just having a mortgage, you know, will allow you better opportunities than continuing to pay rent. It really does, and you have to see it to believe it. All right, let's take a gander here at the North Pickens Airport camera. Skyspace Condominiums development site.